I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go. What are you doing that for?
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you. No. Even if you are my enemy.
Let me show you the power of Talos storm crown, born of the north, where my breath is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. I love, even as man, great Talos. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. What is it that you need? Ulfric Stormcloak's head on a pike. Do you think Ulfric really cares about Skyrim's independence or the welfare of its people? I promise you, he doesn't. He's nothing more than a barbarian renegade whose lust for power has cost the lives of countless innocents. Mutual advantage. Any fool can see that. You have my attention? Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep. Speak your mind. With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Good day.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the
What
old
is it
fort
that you
near
need?
Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
It's a fine day with you around. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoiled a bunch. You know how it is. Farewell.
An ass man who said, "Let me show you the power."
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Let's not waste any time.
Who is both man and divine.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the best.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever. Oh, steady.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Never mind that. Medina is a good woman, but I have my own reasons for opening this museum, and I'm not changing my mind. I have a collection of artifacts from the group that toppled an empire. Their importance to history cannot be forgotten. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside. Let's... Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of... Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business? It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill. A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worship Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection. Good luck finding the fragments.
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take? Lead on, then.
have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? And if the one being tortured, can he summon?
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Huh? I'm still here. Let's go.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be in here. This is the last time I'll say it. Get out! You're not supposed to be... Guards! Trespasser! You're not supposed to be in here. That's
You're not
close
supposed
enough.
to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be
You're not
in here.
supposed to be in here. You're not supposed
You're
to
not
be
supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be... We've stopped. What is it?
The
Lead
mill
on,
is my
then.
responsibility. And that's what I care about, that's all. Understand? I just want to be left alone to do my job, and to enjoy what little free time I have when I have it. Don't know what you're talking about, stranger. I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the Mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house. I don't care, but my ancestors do. You can't have it. Divines know the mill could use some new blades. All right, it's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the chest inside my house. The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic. How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard, Fallion, to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragons? What help could Idgrad be against them? No, we can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that. Trust you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night, tales of monsters, and now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help? Mm-hmm.
We've stopped. What is it? Let's go.
The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about, that's all.
What was that?
Let's get going. Lead on.
That's so long!
Let's get going. Lead on then.